You're in the rant hole where I rant about whatever my $15 a month plus patrons want me to rant about. You can get a rant by becoming one of those people. Today's comes from Kenneth Crayley, who says to rant about buying concert tickets. Jesus fucking Christ! Is there a greater nightmare in the world than buying concert tickets? I don't understand. How do they get away with it? How does Ticketmaster and StubHub get away with this industry? How does this economy perpetuate itself? How are people not fucking rioting in the streets? I think the answer is that it's, for most people, it's something you don't buy that frequently. It's something that, you know, you maybe go to a couple shows a year, so you don't really feel like you get raked over the coals and you don't really think about it because it's a one-time deal. But they fuck you so badly because, like, we've gotten to a point where a lot of venues don't even sell tickets. They only sell them through Ticketmaster. There's lots of shows you can only get by going through that. First of all, you've got all these fucking fees that they apply for no reason. The fees, there's no reason for there to be fees. There's no reason. You can buy anything else online and there's no extra cost just for the fact that you're buying it online. It makes no fucking sense. It's a total racket, and just because they've convinced all these venues that like to go through them, I think the way they've done it is that they basically are like, hey, you guys don't know how to sell tickets online, just leave it to us. And so they probably give them some kind of incentives as well. But like most venues will go through Ticketmaster and just fuck the audience who wants to see these shows and has to pay these insane fucking overhead prices. And then on top of that, people scalp the tickets like crazy because you don't have to fucking live in town to buy tickets to that show. Like, you know, it used to be you could maybe walk up to the venue, buy some tickets, and then try to scalp them on the day of the show. But now you've got people who are scalping you from a fucking other country, you know, and then just reselling those tickets on StubHub for twice the fucking price months before that show happens. Shows that would not be selling out if not for ticket scalping, and now you're paying double for something that's not fucking worth it. Concerts are typically priced appropriately. If you're going to see a $20 show, you're going to get $20 worth of entertainment. It's going to be a guy on stage just doing the music, you know, and like, there's not going to be like a crazy fucking set. There's not going to be all this extra shit, and that's more than enough for them to make money, you know, like, and they're not getting anything extra out of you paying double. That's all you're paying extra just to go to the experience, and now you're fucking ass out of all this money for an experience that was worth $20 and you've paid $45 for it, you know, because fucking people are scalping this shit so far ahead of time and the venue's not fucking doing anything about it. And really this only affects, like, if you're going to shows that are, you know, from big enough bands that they are even paid this much attention. Like, if you were to just go to smaller local acts or, you know, just less famous of bands, you probably won't run into so many issues. But, like, I used to be able to, you know, show up at a semi-major band, at a semi-major venue, and, like, just on the day of, buy tickets at the door. And you can never do that now, because through Ticketmaster sales, they will just all get bought out by fucking scalpers and resold for prices that aren't worth it. And nobody's doing anything about it at all. Bomb the music industry, as Jeff Rosenstock would say. That was the name of his band / label, I think. Yeah, it's fucked up. Just go to local shows. It's not really worth it. Like, I know how badly you might want to see an artist because you like that artist, like it's your favorite band, and like, again, I mean, that's that emotion you feel is how you're getting fucked into this situation. And I think that for a lot of people, it's just like, oh, I only get to see these guys, you know, maybe once ever, or maybe only like a few times because they only come to here once every couple of years, and maybe you're just willing to pay whatever it costs for that. But if you've been to enough shows, the fact of going to a show is not that impressive anymore, you know? And like, I'm not somebody who only has like 2 or 3 favorite bands. I have a lot of artists that I really like and would love to go to their shows, but like, getting raked over the coals every fucking time I want to go to a show takes all the joy out of it, you know? So yeah, ticket buying, pretty much the worst experience you could possibly have. Also, the customer service is fucking dick for all of these companies. If anything goes wrong, like, you know, most of what I'm really raging about is the most recent show I went to, which was a Denzel Curry show that had all these problems I'm describing. And even though I paid like $45 a ticket for 2 tickets on StubHub, and they were like, oh, you know, we'll send you the tickets at this date, but then it turns out that they had actually sent us an email at a date prior to download e-tickets, even though they implied they were going to mail us tickets. It was actually a thing, and then they didn't even have the tickets. Like, when we went to get them, we had to have them fucking call the venue to, like, confirm or some shit and get all this shit sorted out. So, like, the day of the concert, we finally get confirmation that we can go to the concert after, like, days of fucking dealing with the customer service, you know? So, yeah, I really hate every angle of the experience. It fucking sucks.